Hello there, good evening. My name is Babatan. I have the latest in the world of sports. Let's get talking right here, right now. Chairman of the Normalization Committee of the Ghana Football Association, Dr. Kofi Amoah, has hinted that the Black Stars coach, Kwesi Appiah's contract, which expires in February, will be extended till the end of the 2019 AFCON.
Yeah, earlier on when the contract of the Black Star coach was given, the AFCON was supposed to be in February, I believe. So his contract, the one existing now, ends in April, but the AFCON is in June. So obviously we need to look at something and extend it for some period so that there's some certainty of having the technical team to take our Blasters to win the cup. So we have not finalized it, but I think there's a consensus between the FA and the Minister of Sports that some extension will be given to the Blasters coach.
Right, we still remain with Ghana Football, and Randy Abbey, a former communications director for the Ghana Football Association, has advised club owners to support the Normalization Committee to succeed in their work. He spoke to Joy Sports in an interview.
We all need to view the Normalization Committee as a consultancy firm that our parent company, FIFA, has appointed to help us restructure our organization. So if the Normalization Committee succeeds, it will be to our benefit. If they do a great job, it's to our benefit. If they fail or they do a terrible job, it will be to our collective disappointment and undoing. And so it behoves on all of us to put our shoulders to the wheel and to support in any way possible to help them do a great job and lay the kind of foundation that we believe will give the next administration a successful takeoff.
Now away from Ghana, let's go to Australia to talk about some tennis. And world #1 Novak Djokovic and Simona Halep topped the seeding for the 2019 Australian Open, which begins on Monday. World #1 Novak Djokovic is targeting the ultimate.
Going more than 2 years without a Grand Slam title, Novak Djokovic closed out 2018 by winning Wimbledon and the US Open. His efforts saw him climb back to the top of the world rankings, a position he is determined to hold on to.
It means a lot always, you know, and if it doesn't, you know, if I don't have any significant meaning to what I'm doing, I wouldn't been doing it. Especially at this stage of my life, my career, I've achieved enough to, you know, to say, well, it's enough. I don't need to do anything. I'm not obliged to do it because, you know, I have to make a living or whatever it is. I do it for the pure emotion of love and joy and passion towards this sport. And as long as there's that flair in me, I will keep on going. And I've been saying that this is the very same thing for many years, but it truly is like that. I try to remind myself how grateful I am and fortunate I am to really be playing at this level.
Djokovic will be looking to make history when the Australian Open begins on Monday. Both the world #1 and Roger Federer have won the year's first Grand Slam 6 times and are seeking a record 7th title. No other man in the Open era has come close to what Djokovic and Federer have done down under. Roy Emerson won 6 Australian Open titles as an amateur, while Andre Agassi won 4 during the Open era.
Everybody recognizes you, you know, cheers you on, gives you good energy, and wishes you good luck. And you know, for me, it's an absolute pleasure to be here. And I think because of the good feelings and because it's the beginning of the season as well, and you're pumped, you're motivated to do well. I think that's probably why I had so much success in the past.
Djokovic last won the Australian Open in 2016. He will prepare for the event by playing Andy Murray in a practice match this week.
And before the Australian Open begins on Monday, there are mini tournaments that are putting the players in shape for the Grand Slam, the first Grand Slam of the year. And one of them is the Sydney International that's going on inside Australia, where Alex de Minaur defeated Jordan Thompson 7-6, 6-3 to progress to the quarterfinals.
Seed Alex de Minaur strode out onto the Ken Rose Hall Arena for the third quarter-final of the Sydney International. His opponent, his unseeded compatriot Jordan Thompson. De Minaur made a bright start as he claimed the first break of serve in the opening game of the match to claim a straight sets win and progression to the semi-finals.
Right, so talking about the Sydney International, the fourth quarterfinal of the tournament happened not too long ago between John Millman and Gilles Simon, and the results show that Gilles Simon beats John Millman 3 sets, 5-7, 6-3, 7-6. Let's move on and do some boxing now, where Manny Pacquiao and Brunner held a public workout in Vegas ahead of their bouts. Now, it happens that that welterweight title will be a pay-per-view one, and that'll be the first time that Brunner will be headlining a pay-per-view bout.
Manny Pacquiao and Adrian Broner held public workouts and spoke to the media in Los Angeles on Thursday ahead of the World Welterweight Championship fight on the 19th of January at the MGM Grand. Pacman returns to the ring for the first time since beating Lucas Matisse in July last year, while the man known as The Problem drew his last fight, which was against Jesse Vargas last April.
All my condition for this fight is I'm 100% condition. I'm ready to the fight.
I mean, everybody I fight say they're gonna knock me out. Everybody I fight say they want to knock me out. I mean, that should be the objective of every fighter, to go in there and try to get a win, and hopefully it's by knockout. But that ain't gonna happen.
Pacquiao and his camp also weighed in on the Floyd Mayweather exhibition fight against Tenshin Nasukawa.
I thought it's an exhibition, but what I know in exhibition is just to entertain people and nothing serious like that.
Right, so on that Pacquiao and Brunner note, sports is done. Check out more on myjoyonline.com/sports. My name is Baba Tando. Good evening.